name is Walter Kreutschus. I'm chairman of the Service Board, Agricultural Service Board for the County of Barrhead. It started about 10 or 11 years ago in the Maritimes, and it kind of came across this way and started in Alberta 9 years ago. This is the 9th year, and it's been expanding ever since within the province. So there are many, many farms. I'm not sure how many there are, but even Barrhead County has expanded. This year we have 6 farms. Last year we had 5, and I think the year before we had 3. So, and the number of participants coming to visit these farms has really expanded too over the last 3 years. A really great opportunity, I think, for consumers and town people, city people, anybody to get a direct link to the producer of our food. And so the farms that we have this year in Barrhead are to do with grain farming, to do with beef farming, dairy farm, market gardens, and greenhouses. Last year, the majority of the visitors came from kind of Edmonton or the periphery of Edmonton, like St. Albert, Stony Plain, Sherwood Park. And I would say last year we had about 250 to 300 people. There were also local people that came, local people from town and from Neerlandia and other regions in the county. Last year, I talked to several participants that were relatively new immigrants to Canada, so they're getting to kind of know their surroundings, and they're excited about seeing how farming is here. I talked to one Nigerian family that was came from a farm in Nigeria, and they were kind of making the comparisons. So it's interesting. I really like it when kids can feel the little baby calves sucking their hands. I think that's great to see that, because they're so hesitant to begin with, but once you get them to suck their hands, it's just a totally different feeling.
I'm Uwe Quidnon. This is our farm, Quidnon Farms here. This is my wife, Nadine.
Hello.
This is our first year hosting for Open Farm Days. It'll be an interesting experience, I hope. Reason for hosting is basically we feel there's a little bit of a disconnect between people that live in town or the cities, and they might see our equipment in the field and know that we're growing stuff, but not really how it's done, and there's a lot of misconceptions about there. So we decided to just show everyone what we do. We'll be pretty open about everything, about what we grow, what we use to grow the product, and I think it should be exciting. It will be interesting. There's a lot more to farming than meets the eye kind of thing. The main focus will be on the grain, because that's our main income and main product. We'll have a half an acre staked out in the back of the yard just for a visual. On it we'll have grain bags, like large grain bags, placed with the amount that will grow on that half acre according to provincial averages. And then we'll also have a couple of pails of fertilizer, what we use, and a couple of teaspoons of chemical that we use, and then we'll explain our processes, how it all works and why we do it, and
learn about soil testing and samples, grain samples.
Yeah, and then we'll also have display what actually gets made out of those products, like oil or flour, obviously out of wheat, and all that stuff.
For the kids, we're gonna have actually oil press to make oil. We're gonna have a flour mill to mill some flour out of wheat. We will have a moisture tester, so you can test the moisture in our grain. We also have American blackbelly sheep, who are really unique. They're hair sheep, and they actually lose their wool in the spring, so you don't have to shear them. And really exciting, just today we had some more lambs, so see and watch our lambs. I also have the incubator going with eggs. We also have chicken for layers for eggs. Yeah, I have the incubator going, and we're gonna candle eggs to see the development in the chicks inside the egg. And we will have chicks. You can actually hold the chicks and pet a chick. And this is our animal part of the farm operation. Oh, and we have pigs. I don't know. And we are also especially me, I'm really into environmental focus. So we have a grid-tied solar panel on the farm. So we are producing electricity that is, when it's not used on the farm, it will be it's going back into the grid for other people to use. We just this year started a pollinator plot with native flowers for our native pollinators with the help of H2C, Highway 2 Conservation and the County of Barrhead. So we can show you this and learn about the plants, native plants. I'm really excited to meet new people. I always like to meet new people and just to show what we're doing. We are proud of what we're doing on the farm here and that we are environmentally sustainable. And we would like people to see that we are actually doing well.